Feminine Fridays, where I get to celebrate you as the fierce, intentional, resilient, and empowered woman that you are. Why Friday? Because Friday is the only day of the week that's named after the goddess. It is the day of the week that we can honor the divine feminine, and together we can overcome our pain, trauma, and disappointments by tapping into our feminine fire so that we can live a fierce and phenomenal life. Today I want to talk about shame. That feeling that you get when people say certain things that trigger you into a certain feeling of not being worthy, or feeling you're not lovable, or feeling you're not good enough. Shame is a totalitarian tool to control the behavior of other people. And when you understand you do not have to allow shame to control you, then that's when you begin to tap into your own superpower. Shame is something that makes us feel that we have no value. And the last couple of weeks I've been talking a lot about worth and about value. And when you feel you have no value, and when you let what somebody says about you make you feel you have no value, or it triggers a feeling in you of something that happened in your past that you do not feel particularly good about, it brings about the feelings of shame. And shame can cripple you from having a breakthrough. It can cripple you from being in a position to achieve your dream. It can cripple you from knowing who you truly, truly are and the power that exists within you. So I want you to give some consideration to what you feel when other people say things that may trigger a negative feeling within you. And what is that negative feeling? Is that negative feeling within you, does it go back to feeling you are unworthy, that you're not acceptable, that you're not good enough, that you're not loved, etc., etc., etc.? Know and connect with that feeling of shame. And once you understand that you're living under the pressure of shame, then you can begin to free yourself to live the life of your dream. Next week, we want to talk about acceptance. So that's the next step after you really understand what you're feeling inside. If you're feeling shame when other people say things that trigger you, so that you can start to begin to release yourself to the power that exists within you, which I call your feminine fire. I've helped countless women understand how they're feeling about themselves so that they can unleash the power from within themselves to live a fierce and phenomenal life. And I want to invite you to work with me too, so that you can tap into your feminine fire in a 90-minute free session with me by going to mycoachdiva.com. That's mycoachdiva.com. And I look forward to seeing you next week for part 2 of this series, where we talk about acceptance. So I look forward to seeing you next week. Have an absolutely amazing weekend. Love and fire.